What do you do, YouTube? It is that time of week again. Literally a day after the Sunday loss against the Detroit Lions. We right back in it. Really right back in it. Like Thursday night football, Miami Dolphins, Houston Texans. Before we get into the preview, I want to recap real quick. A couple things, man. A couple things. Reading some of the comments yesterday, everybody was like, it's more of the defense fault, more of the offense fault. Going back and forth with that. Honestly, I think 60-40. 60% on the defense, 40% on the offense. 60% on the defense because of the fact that basically the Detroit Lions basically scored on almost every single drive. I believe it's just except for one. They scored on almost every single drive except for one time. And 40% on the offense because of the fact that we were unable to run the football. And like I told you in the final thought video yesterday, the fact that should have been a strength, us being able to run the ball all over the Detroit Lions. Now, real quick, I want to get back into this, get into this Devante Parker lawyer tweet about him calling Adam Gase and being incompetent, considering the fact that he kept Devante Parker inactive against the Detroit Lions, and basically he felt that Devante Parker will possibly give him the best chance to win in the game against the Detroit Lions, which, all in all, to be honest with you, I thought he would have been, because of the fact of how the Detroit Lions would have been able to match up against us. I thought literally, because I didn't even know myself that Devante Parker was inactive. I think I recorded that video on a Thursday, so I really didn't know until actually game day when he was actually inactive. But it seems like there is completely nothing wrong with Devante Parker, according to what the tweet says. So if we're gonna need him more than ever now. Speaking of which, we'll get to these injuries real quick. Obviously, Ryan Tannehill is going to be out, which kind of makes sense now, because I was like, literally, like, he was practicing 2 weeks ago. So how injured could he possibly be? And they're saying that his shoulder is getting worse and worse. Like, understandably, like, we got like two or three more days until the actual Thursday night game. So I understand the reason why we're holding him back on another game. So of course, Tannehill's out. Kenny Stills, he's out and with a groin strain. And then here's the big one. Albert Wilson possibly may have a season-ending hip injury. Like like I told you in the preview video, like the preview video last week for the Detroit Lions. I was thinking, like, literally, Albert Wilson was starting to be one of our premier playmakers for this team. Like, everybody is saying the name Albert Wilson, how much of a playmaker he is. And, like, it's going to be extremely disappointing if we don't get him back some point during the season. So, obviously, Jakeem Grant's going to end up having to step up. Danny Amendola is going to end up stepping up. And to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Danny Amendola. Literally, he hasn't shown me anything to sit back and that wow me about. Because, honestly, literally, all he does is catch the ball and fall to the ground. He looks like Larry Fitzgerald back in the day. Where Larry Fitzgerald used to just catch the ball and just fall to the ground. That's literally what he does. But, hey, to each his own. To each his own. But all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the preview. Obviously, I'm not really looking forward to this game, considering the fact that it's a primetime game. And you know how the Miami Dolphins do in primetime games. I believe they only won like one primetime game. And like the last, I ain't even got the statistics in front of me, but I know that record is pretty damn bad. It's pretty damn bad. Now, Thursday night football, Houston Texans, short week. Offensively, look, you're going up against these monsters, J.J. Watt, Whitney Merciless, and Jadeveon Clowney. The ball's gonna have to come out quick. So all y'all conservative play haters, you're just gonna have to sit back and tolerate it this week, because of the fact that they are some dogs and they will come after us. They literally will come after us, and I don't want to see Brock Osweiler sit back and get hit, because Brock ain't, I'm not gonna lie to you, Brock ain't doing bad. He's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. Now, all these people sit back and saying that if Brock continues to do good, Ryan Tannehill's gonna be Ryan Tannehill's last year. Come on now, let's not start that yet. Let's not start that. Literally, like, running the same offense, I still don't see a difference in between the two. So he looking all right. I'll leave it at that. He looking all right. Them screen plays, most definitely. We're gonna have to sit back and have to add that back. We're gonna have to add that and then throw it a lot. Jakeem Grant, he should be getting involved a lot, literally a lot. Now, most importantly, how we sat back and talked about Devante Parker's not his lawyer, his agent, calling the Miami Dolphins organization, Adam Gase, incompetent. They didn't make Devante Parker active and give them the best chance to win. Honestly, it really, if Devante Parker was going to get traded or not, now we're sitting back and being backed into a corner here where basically he's going to have to play. He's literally going to have to play. Off the top of my head right now, all we have is Danny Amendola and Jakeem Grant right now. Whoever we decide to add to the roster from now until Thursday, who knows? I'll be sitting back and looking out for that. But Devante Parker, regardless of the fact, he going to have to play. And he can't half-ass it because, to be honest with you, it's in the last year of his contract. It's a make or break season for him. So if he ends up not getting traded and ends up staying towards the end of the year, he's going to have to perform to actually earn some type of contract with a different team. So it's a lose-lose situation if Devante Parker decides he does not want to play to our expectations, at least for the rest of this year. Because honestly, I think at this particular point, Devante Parker as a Miami Dolphin after this year is done, because I think that relationship is fucked up. I think it's just fucked up, to be honest with you. But yeah, Devante Parker most definitely, he has to play his ass off. He has to play his ass off. He has to look like that dude in Louisville, the dude that we was all looking forward to having. Like he gonna have to have a monster game against these boys, because, like I said, we're running really thin at receiver. Now, defensively, they can't play like they played Sunday. Literally, they cannot play like they played Sunday. They're going up against an all-pro running back, I would say, Lamar Miller, the former Miami Dolphin. We all know what Lamar Miller could do as a running back. They also got Alfred Blue over there. So them boys, they're pretty nice. They're not no rookie Karan Johnson or anything. Karan Johnson, but Lamar Miller could get it done. So with that being said, we're gonna have to sit back and plug up them running lanes, like them holes that them Detroit Lions was opening up on Sunday. That cannot happen. Like literally, I was watching the Bleacher Report. Omar Kelly posted up something about one of our defensive tackle literally got like mauled 10 yards down the field. Like that's something we should not be seeing. Like he literally should get benched for something like that. He got manhandled. Like he just got beat up bad. Really got beat up bad. But yeah, like you just gotta stop the run. That's first and foremost. Stopping the run should be the first priority. Number two, I know I sat back and I said that if we're not getting the pass, like we're not getting no sacks, I'm cool. We getting interceptions, but literally we ain't getting no pass rush up against the Detroit Lions. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Everybody sitting back and complaining about the fact that Robert Quinn was a waste of a trade, but hey, to be honest, I'm seeing Robert Quinn get more pressure on the quarterback than Cam Wake right now. I know Cam Wake is hurt, but I'm seeing him get more pressure on the quarterback than Cam Wake. So the whole defensive front as a whole, I don't know what is going on with that pass rush, but we gonna have to sit back and get that together, because that's a bit odd. For me as a Miami Dolphins fan, us not getting after the quarterback, I have to sit back and watching Jason Taylor, Cam Wake do his thing. So that's gonna have to change. We're gonna have to get some sacks, and more importantly, containing Deshaun Watson. This man will break the pocket. Honestly, I think this is a good game for our defensive front too, because their offensive line is not that good. So containing Deshaun Watson is an absolute must in this game, because he will break that pocket and he will scramble the ball. And us as the Miami Dolphins, we do not do good with scrambler quarterbacks. I don't know what it is. We just do not do good. But final score, I would probably say 24-21. Miami Dolphins ends up getting off that one-game loser streak on the short week against the Houston Texans. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.